Hi everyone, welcome back to my kitchen channel. So today I'm going to show you how I make my corn roti, and I have already measured out everything, and I would leave the amount in the description box. I have cornmeal, I have brown sugar, I have my flour of course, and I have baking powder. So let's get started to put this together. Corn roti, it's just like sada roti, it's just you're adding that cornmeal to it. Mix everything. We're going to form that dough. This part is not no technical way of doing it, as long as you get everything incorporated and just mixed with that water to form a good consistency to make one ball or one big dough ball. It's not hard, it's easier than you think. See, this is too soft, so now you take back your rest and just mix it and knead it back. Lift from the underneath and bring to the top. Right, and this is already kneaded here. So what I'm going to do is, all we need is a little bit of oil here. Put that your hands and clean off the side of the bowl. And once you put that oil, it's easy to work with. The oil is optional, but I like using that little bit of oil. It gives that roti, when it's cooking on the tower, a nice top, a nice finish to it. Right, bring from the bottom to the top and press down. Bring and press down. If you find it's sticking to the bowl underneath, just add a little bit of oil to the bottom of the bowl so it will be smooth. Right, and knead it. And that's it. While you're kneading it, you're feeling that corn grains, the corn kernels in the dough. So you know it's going to be a good corn roti. Add back a little bit of oil at the bottom of the bowl, right? And that's it. If you want, you can add a little slightly oil at the top, right? That's just to prevent it from drying out, because it depends on where you are. And you're going to cover it with a plastic wrap and a kitchen towel and leave it for 30 minutes. Let it do its magic, and then I'll show you the next steps. So let's chop. See how it's soft and nice? So all you have to do is give it a knead again. get it on the smooth side again. Form that beautiful dough ball. Right? And you're going to transfer this to your kitchen counter. And we're going to cut it and separate it out. Right? I'm just showing you an easy way to separate it out, and it will be easy to hold and make that dough balls. If you have a big tower, then one of this is fine, has a nice size for your big tower, but I'm just cutting out a piece from each one to form that extra one. So we'll see about this after. And just hold your individual ones and form it into that dough ball, that little individual one. Alright, and pinch it, and that's it, simple. Right, so form your dough ball. Keep it to the middle of your hand and keep squeezing the top. Right, squeeze the top and roll and squeeze. Pinch it with right. Right, so we have our 4 dough balls here, and this one I'm going to make it into 2 smaller ones, so we'll get 2 from it, and it would not end up being bigger than these 4. Once you get a nice smooth ball, that's it, right? And bring back these together and roll it. Dust your hand with flour so it moves easily, and that's it, right? Simple as that. So let me get started in putting this together, and I'll show you what you're going to do when you make your little dough balls. Cover it back, right, and leave it for 5 to 10 minutes just for it to relax back, and it will roll out or belly out better. 5 or 10 minutes, we're going to move all that plastic wrapper, and we're going to move the individual dough balls to the side, and we're going to deal with one to roll out. Coat it on both sides with that flour, have a rolling pin, and we're going to roll out this on both sides. See, when you let it sit for that extra 5 to 10 minutes, it rolls out better. Then we'll flip it back to the other side, dust with flour, light flour, and roll it out. Right, get your sizzle. And roll it. You can roll it out thin. You get a thinner roti. you leave it with a little thickness, you'll get a little thicker roti. So let's move over to the stove. Place your rolled roti on your hot tawa, and as soon as you start to see that bubble form on the top, you'll flip it. In the meantime, roll another one out. And you see that bubble that is forming, you flip your roti. And now we will sake it. You're going to pull that tawa away from the heat, from the flame, and you're going to spin your roti right around. And you're going to flip your roti and spin it on the other side. And you see how it's starting to swell. That is what you want. So I'm going to flip it back here a little bit and let it continue to swell on this side. So it has a hole, so I'll show you a next one because it would not swell right through. Before you put your roti on your tawa, just flip it back and forth just to lighten it up. And same process, same procedure here for this one. Pull your tawa away from the flame and same procedure. Once that bubble starts to form, flip your roti, let it cook for 2 minutes on that side, and then we'll sake it. Pull your tawa away from your flame and spin that roti right around. Turn it if you have to. Right, flip it back and let it swell on one side. on that heat or that flame. Corn roti is a really nice roti. It's just like sada roti, it's just you're adding that cornmeal to it. And you see how that perfect roti is.